Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 11th of December, and today we're killing 3 Glitchers officers while killing as few other people as possible. We have glitch sickness ourselves, have a supplier, ex-off-world, those don't matter. We got a conch hammer, we'll be bashdashing. We got high capacity crash trap, nice for getting past those pesky shields, and subverter as well. Brick. We'll see if we can use the brick. We might take some risks today. Alright, so we got shotguns and emergency shields, not too bad. Target fleas. And defender. Defenders are pretty nice. So then we can get a non-lethal gun. An automatic shotgun at that. Oh. Okay, so this is kind of risky, but we got a target right here. And they're off in the corner, which means they're in a pod with the rest of the guards. So as long as someone doesn't immediately go on patrol going down here, we can brick this room. And then just dock there. What's more, the pilot's chair is over here. Oh, which means we can dock with 0 seconds. Because the pilot's chair is considered the main body of the ship. So if we go off, let that drift apart or despawn or whatever, this is no longer considered part of the ship, and so it only counts time when we're physically on it. We could also try and brick this room, and then try and catch everybody else in the room. Which is risky, but can be done with a bit of luck. Where's the telepad? Just double checking. All right, it's not in the same room as them. It's probably over here. Where is it? Target fleas, right? Yeah. Telepad, right there. So yeah, no matter what, if I hit this one, there's a risk that someone in this room gets pulled out, if there is someone there. So this is the safest room. But no matter which one of these I hit, they're not going to escape. So we're going to try that. Yeah, nice thing about glitchers is they've got those rooms where nobody is. Just those always in between. Now, sometimes there is someone there, but I think it can only be the pilot, and you can see where they are. That's a little too close. That's probably about right. All right, so zoom in a little bit and match speed. All right, that's looking pretty stable. Nope, I moved the mouse slightly. What? That wasn't far enough? Dang. Alright. Okay. My mouse pad does a really annoying thing where it's a hard mouse pad. It's made out of plastic. But over the years, it slowly convexes up and has just gained an upward curve. And it means this mouse is slightly unstable on it. I really need to buy a new one. It makes holding things precision pixel perfect like this a little difficult. Alright. Blew it up exactly where I wanted. Don't see anyone. Alright, so we got... That's a lot of guards for a ship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. None of them are defenders, so we unfortunately don't get their gun. But oh well. Alright. Alright, minigame. And is everyone still around? It's not much I can do. Yeah, so they went on patrol, which is a little scary. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That sounds about right. Alright, so I want to do a little testing. Just want to keep an eye on these, see how they fare. So they're drifting off pretty fast, especially if you go into 2 times speed. Does this just disappear eventually? I'm guessing if the pod is nearby, it doesn't disappear. Look at him go. Oh, they just continue on route. Yeah, that's fair. I wonder if, like, these people die right now if it counts against the mission. Probably. Almost certainly. Alright, so yeah, so they're off doing their own thing. Does it disappear? No, it doesn't disappear. Good to know. Alright, but now... Because, as I mentioned, that other piece of the ship is the main part of the ship, and it's far, far away from this one. We should have 0 time on approach. Yes. If we wanted to be really smart and patient to get the minimum time on this one, we could just leave the pod hanging around here. I guess it doesn't matter if we're on it nearby. I was gonna say we could wait until the target is by themselves, but actually they're panicking, so they won't go on patrol. If they went on patrol to like this window, then we could. Actually, I was gonna say that I might not be able to bonk it because of the curse that I have, but then I remembered I can bonk as long as I'm on the pod itself. If I'm not on the pod, then for some reason I can't. Actually, this is a good time to test. Does it happen if I'm just like this? Yep, see? Just passes right through if I'm not in the pod. For some reason, that only happens to me and not anyone else that I can see. Granted, our sample size is small, but it's still like 5 or 6 people at least. We could see if they panic and move to a different room to go even faster. Yeah, I think they're kind of stuck there. All right, enough wasting time. We'll dock. Okay, it's just a room. Okay, we can get wrenches. Would have been nice to have a gun to shoot you a little faster, but oh well. All right, so we're just not killing, and these guys will definitely be fine, and they won't starve out on the reaches of the nebula. It's fine, guys. It's not space winter yet. You'll be fine. We can bash into you. Pick those up. Deactivate. And then just do a chain of boom, nab, boom, nab, boom, nab, boom. And it goes silent. Oh, concussive gun. Neat. And definitely taking a quiet gun. And we are killing you. So down you go. For 0 seconds. And because of aforementioned reasons, we don't need to worry about going super fast away from it. And I'm sure the rest of the crew will be just fine, and they're not gonna die. Alright, that was a long ship one, but we did a little bit of science. Had some fun. And we got 0 seconds. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. I've been hoping for that to happen for a while now. I think it might have happened like once or twice before, since we learned about it. I love it. I love it. Alright. Light reinforcements, guns, wrenches. Let them get a little further away. Anything in stash? Just wrenches. I'll toss another one back there. Yeah, the subverter does open up options for that kind of thing, because if we ever have like a 3-length bridge, we can strike the middle one and guarantee we don't suck anyone out from either side, and then uses the subverter to get through the locked door, which is pretty nice. Target is off to the side. At the position they're in, it's difficult to tell whether or not they're in a pod or if they're at a terminal. It'd be incredibly risky, but we could try and do what we did last time. Where's the pilot? There's the pilot. If we blow up this room and then blow up this room and there's no one over here in this room, then we're safe. Wait, no, I can't blow up these 2 rooms because of my pod condition, where I just phase right through. That's a bummer. If we're willing to deal with, the reinforcements, where's the telpad here? That's just too dangerous to bomb. We got potentially people here, here, or here, and very rarely someone inside it. A defender coming in would be annoying. I think there's not enough benefit to breaking this one. In which case I'll pick up one of these back and stack the pod. If I remember to. Alright, grab auto zoom from over here. And auto zoom, you're not doing your job. You're not doing your job. Oh god. I would have liked to have all 3 ships 0 seconds approach. Okay. So this would have been relatively safe, and yeah, so they were at the terminal. I was suspecting that, but couldn't be sure. With that knowledge, we could try and brick one of these 2 rooms. Come in at an angle and go with that. That would be difficult, but that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. And we can... that might be too close. It's on the edge of too close of, if I break this, it might phase through here. If I miss this brick and hit like here, then we're just kind of done for. Then we'd have to leave and then come back and then leave again, and that would be a decent amount of time lost. Oh, I can disable the telepad. That's an interesting thought. I didn't stash the pod, like I said I would. Oh well. Let's see what's on the ship. We got a crate down here that's mildly out of the way. Straight target to the target. Straight pathway to the target, I should say. Oh, that's actually pretty far. And then I get to you, and then I have to find a way out without killing you. Which is doable, but annoying. Alright, can I shoot you directly? That looks pretty good. And maybe toss a wrench at you if I'm going back in the pod. I'm tempted by the pod again. By bricking them. One of the problems is they'll panic once we leave. For some reason, they try to... I think they try to go on an errand and then they panic because all the ship is unloaded. And so then they start panicking and walking around. I think that's what's happening. So they could leave this room. That is a narrow window. That is a very narrow window. But I want to try. I want to try. Yeah, if this was a straightforward path, we didn't have to go all the way around, and if we had a faster way out, I would go for that. But I want to take this risk. All right, so we'll take another step down. Toss a wrench to you. Okay, that's looking good. Stash those. Look at me. I'm stashing the pod. Yay. Okay. Sure, stash that. Pick this up. And return to pod. Let it all unload. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Let's see. There's no reason for me to be in the... There's no reason for me to be out in space and stuff. I don't need to capture anyone. Actually, that doesn't mean anything. Me being in space will just screw things up because the pod will try to match speed with me instead of the ship. So definitely want to leave us back in at the station. And then we're going to do this. And this is a long daily. But we're cooking. Let me cook. Oh god, this is bad. All right, where's the target at? Okay, so they're still in this room, somewhat in the middle. So currently this room will still work to get him. If we miss this, this is gonna be... We're gonna have an awkward walk of shame back to the ship, but we'll try our best to not let that happen. Alright, so that's quite a distance away. But roughly what we want. Oh god, this is terrifying. This is terrifying. Look at that angle. Look at that. Okay. Oh, it doesn't have a pilot, so it's slowly rotating. And in the wrong... Well, it's hard to say which direction would be right. But you can see it's slowly moving. I'm going to be using that line as a basis for lining this up. I might be too close. I'm gonna, if you're unpaused and you press U, it gets rid of some of the UI elements. Yep. So I'm gonna do that, and you can faintly see my cursor still. Oh, that gets rid of the match speed. I don't like that. Okay, so that's looking pretty decent. I'm gonna move camera a little bit just so we can double check that the target's still around there. All right, they're still around there. All right, that didn't change the zoom level. All right, so we're holding steady. I think aim for right here. Okay, I need to get my mouse in a comfortable position. God damn it. Hold on. I need to remove this mouse pad from the premises for this trick. Cannot have it moving in the slightest. Okay, less smooth but more stable. Okay, line still looks good. Go right here. Either one should work. I'm gonna be too close. I missed. I completely missed. Ah. No, that's a disappointment. I didn't kill anyone so far. At least I don't see anyone out. Ah. Okay. S. Don't press A. Hold R, but it's actually click. Okay. And in a strange hope for the best, please let this work. Can I break again? No. Wait. Okay, I'm bricking against this room sometimes. I think it has to be the corner. Hold on. Have I discovered something? If I don't hold down thrust, I can still collide. What? Why is that a thing? But holy shit, we have another chance. Holy, okay. Sometimes. The trying to brick around a door has always been a little funky. Wait, only some? Yeah. No, I'm thrusting. I don't know what's going on here. That was a weird bonk place. Thanks for watching me just bonking around. All right, so this... Okay, that has too much potential to not use. All right, are you still around? You're still around. We should... Can we see other people? No, the ship isn't loaded because it's not like... It's not target fleas. The ship's not loaded. Okay. But you're still there, which means we still have a chance. So bricking from this side of the room. Whoa. Very sometimes works. But I still want to aim for what we did before. Okay. Okay, we're still in this 27 minutes in. Okay, I do need to remove the UI because that assassinate is blocking the way. We have a slightly clearer view. Let's see. That's gotta be far enough. Zoom in a little bit. All right, and I think we just try and do this. Yeah, getting that angle right with the... I didn't take into account the width of the pod. And so it hit further up than I was expecting. It actually, okay. All right, I'll take it. Do want to, all right, so that still shows up. That's good. Even with the UI gone. Oh, that's not what I wanted to press. It's a good thing we can do slow-mo and pause on this part. Okay. I do want to see how my... Alright, so this section in particular is just, it's not going to collide anymore. I'd be very surprised if this collides. Okay, that one collides. I'm mildly surprised about that. Alright, maybe my colliding curse is not as bad as it used to be. Okay. We've spent a long time on this song. Sheesh. Where's the jukebox? There you are. All right, we've got guns with shields and armor with shotguns and heat sensors. Target fleas. Not a great start for destruction from abroad. But we'll see how it looks. Okay. That is a target. That is a target definitely in a pod. Huh, pilot's right there. If it weren't for this room, I could brick this and just get in there. We couldn't do a 0-second one because the pilot's there. Unless it's autopilot. Is it autopilot? It's not autopilot. Incredibly risky, and I think has a very high percentage chance of just like being unlucky and we just fail, is we could brick this room and then try and catch the non-target people. But that's foolhardy. It's risky even if you're bricking them in the direction that your pod's going to be stranded. Sending them off to the side is a fool's mission. Where's the telepad? Telepad's here. We could risk a telepad breach. Breaching the telepad tempts fate 3 times, but we got 12 rooms total. With the chance of guards being like spread out and not in a pod, we've got maybe like a 1 in 3 chance of this breach being safe. And then we can breach this one. And then we don't have to go through all of this ship. Do I go all in? I might go all in on this. If I breach this first, they just go down here and either can't breach them or I can breach them, but there's a massive chance that someone stops me. I'm not going to be able to break this one, I think, before they come back. But if I could, that would be amazing. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's like 7-ish or so seconds to recover from a brick. And then you have to get back, so they'll be long gone down here. All right, I'm not feeling like this is a good idea, but I am feeling like playing risky and going for ultra gold. I already have a 0-second one, so I should, like, as far as getting a good score goes, I should play it safe, just dock and go through the ship. But we've already invested a lot of time in this. That means we should risk it, right? That's how things work, right? Okay, so it's it's not incredible. It's a pretty low chance that someone is in the telepad room itself. It would have to be guards spread out and a terminal in the telepad room, which is pretty rare, and a guard to be spawned there. We're drifting to the left, or to the right, the opposite of what I said. But that's stable enough for how long we spend here. In slow motion. All right, so yeah, so as expected, It's unlikely for us to get an immediate kill. But let's see if we can see anyone. I don't see anyone. This will make a nice screenshot. Boom. I should probably hold R/click. Okay, it looks like we did not space anyone. Don't press A, so the last one is S. All right. Worst case scenario, if we can't break this ladder spot, we just saved ourselves a lot of time by skipping almost the entirety of the ship. You know, it's almost worth just docking there anyways. So what are we gonna have to do? We're gonna have to go... Oh, they were right there. Ooh, that was pretty close. Well, we have to go down through here and then maybe subvert a couple doors, and then we're at the target. Target's panicking. Did I see someone searching? Patrolling. Okay, so people like going on patrol and landing in either of these two spots is actually a risk. Because I don't know what routes they'll be taking. It's like I could break this one at the moment safely, but one of them could go on patrol. And end up right here as I brick it. So I think this is a solid one. This is a solid middle ground. They got a sentry gun in there. Interesting. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that win. Just the people going on patrol is a little too risky. I do want to check one more thing though, because this isn't long enough. They are panicking. Okay, that actually, no, that makes perfect sense. It's target flees. They try to escape when the alarm goes off, and there's no place for them to go. So yeah, they're panicking. So they're going to be staying in this general area. A funny thought is we could wait until they're panicking and randomly walk into this room. And then we have a strategy. Because if we're standing on the pod, or if we're standing in the station and they panic into this room, as long as they're the only ones in this room, if we brick, we kill them immediately, but the rest of the pod are still alive. And then the daily ends immediately, so technically they haven't died. Ah, that's too good. That's too good. I can't pass this up. Not when we've already spent so much time here. All right, I have to. I have to. At least try. Okay. Let's see what we're at. And then if we have a good lineup, we can just brick this one. I should test. Oh, wait. He's right on the line. Oh, but you're over there as well. In theory, it all depends on whether or not people glitch out early, as what sometimes happens. But in theory, if they're the closest one we brick, then they're the first one out and the first one to asphyxiate. And we would win that way as well. Okay, so this patroller, once they get out... Alright, the patroller is what we want to keep an eye on right now. Wait for a little bit, see where things are at. Patroller is farther away. Target is further in. Alright, I'm just gonna get closer. Okay, closer. Alright. That brick's looking good. Just doing some little love bricks. Okay. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Let that drift away. Remote control. Okay. Oh, didn't think about contractors coming in. Well, at the very least, we can see the jammer devices, so we know where the jammers are. Oh wait, no, we destroyed. It's not targets, or it's not reinforcements. So it's just the jammer device that I think we're worrying about. Okay, you're still, you're too far away. Patroller's in a good spot though. We're doing this. It's a good thing we're not dying. For once, it's actually relevant. And I wish I could just, like, dock the pod just to have it not drift off. Oh. Panicking. Okay. They are firmly panicking in this room. Someone's patrolling, so we'll just keep an eye on them. And for the meantime, we'll get this set up. That's gotta be far enough. Okay, take a peek. All right, yeah, they are firmly in this room. That guard is off doing patrol things in the next room, so this should work. Let's see this. So, stop remote controlling. I am in here. As soon as they die, the ship, or the thing should end. Remote control. Get this lined up. Yeah, that brought me a little close. I want to go a little bit further. And then a final check. They're still solidly in this room. You're still solidly in this room. Why does it do that? I think I was zoomed too far in. And so it wasn't matching speed with the ship, and instead matching speed with space. I think I'm too close at the moment. I'm being very very cautious right now. Okay, one more check. One more check. All right, they're still firmly in here. Still firmly in there. All right, match speed. Basically no drift. There we go. There we go. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Oh, do not click. We're over time. Let's not submit and get hasty here. That would have been awkward. All right. And there we go. 7-2 coming in with a couple of kills. I wonder if they tried to brick. I can't comment on the interior of the... 7-2. That looks... did they try a brick? Trying a brick but getting 18 seconds seems a little odd. So I'm not sure. Yeah, curious what happened on 7-2. I can't really comment on the interior of the ships because I didn't pay too much attention to them. But look at that perfect 600. Well, not perfect 600. The 600 is perfect. I think perfect 600 would be a 0 seconds as well. I can't remember what terms I use for it. But we got a 600. Yeah, boy. Ah. That is so good. Ah. We took risks. We cooked. We calculated. Man, that was a good idea. That was a good idea. It just took forever. All right. Just basking in that for a little bit. All right, yesterday we had a couple of speed swaps that allowed us to get a perfect style bonus. Those were very tight times on, I think, all three of the ships. Ship 3 was slightly generous in its layout. But ships 1 and 2 were very tight with the quick swap, so feel very good about that one. And yeah, we have me coming in first place with 28 seconds and a 5.99. We have 7-2 coming in second, Razdal Bachelor in third, DD Shocktrooper in fourth, and Cassandra in fifth place, making up the top 5. Good job, everybody. And with that long one, you can still, if you go back in the top left of the screen, you can still see the like fuel burn thruster trails of my pod when it blew up. That's cool. That was cool. Yeah, and if I pick someone else, does it still show up? Nah, it's cleared now. All right, that was cool. All right, I'm very happy with today, even though it took absolutely forever. But thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.